Good morning, students. Today we will discuss the work Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. It's a work from African literature which is also one of the important works that we study in post-colonial literature. It contains myths, folk tales, and actual incidents that happened in African history. The title of the work is taken from W.B. Yeats' poem Second Coming, and that indicates sin and cruelty. Alright, so let's get quickly on to the summary. The chief character of the play is Okonkwo, who was the protagonist of the story. He was a strong, brave, wealthy man connected to his roots and culture. He had 3 wives and 9 children. Out of these 9 children, only 2 are left. One is Zinma, she is very brave, and another one is a boy, Navoy. Navoy was timid and weak. So the story begins with the death of Okonkwo's father, Unoka. Okonkwo hated his father Unoka because he saw that his father is lazy and weak. But Okonkwo did not want to be like his father. Instead, he became a hard-working man, a muscular man. With his hard work, he became the protector of the Igbo culture of the village. He also began to repay the loan that his father has taken from the villagers, proving himself to be honest and masculine. Villagers respect him a lot. And now as the novel moves forward, what happened is that there is a man from another village who killed his wife. So in punishment, he had to give away his child, Ikmifuna, to Muofia clan. So to compensate for the murder, the custody of Ikmifuna was given to the protagonist of the novel, Okonkwo. And this way, Okonkwo became the guardian of Ikmifuna and he began to live in this family. Slowly, Okonkwo started loving Ikmifuna more than his own son Nvoy. As Ikmifuna was brave, strong like Okonkwo, he always wanted a son like Ikmifuna, not like Nvoy. So he found Ikmifuna more dear than Nvoy as his son. On the other hand, we have the people of the village. These villagers were deeply involved in superstitions, evil spirits, god, oracle, faith. No doubt, they were hardworking and deeply committed to their roots and living habits. They also preserved identity, culture and language. Now what happened in the village is that there was a ritual taking place in the village. So during that time, during that week, no one should do violence in the family as well as outside with anyone else. So no villagers should get into the fight or something like that, okay? But now one day what happened was that Okonkwo was in anger because his wife forgot to prepare the afternoon meal. And out of this anger, Okonkwo beat his youngest wife. According to the villagers and their culture, it is a sin to do violence during the week of peace. So villagers were upset that Okonkwo is so much proud of his masculinity that he didn't even care about the rituals that's taking place in the village. Villagers got upset with Okonkwo. Okonkwo should not have done this violence during the week of peace. So by and by, as the novel moves forward, one day oracle of the village prophesies that Ikmifuna must be killed to avoid any kind of disaster in the village in future. As we already know, they were superstitious and Ikmifuna was very close to Okonkwo. They had developed a very strong bond with one another. But now as oracle has said that the young boy must be killed. So an old man in the village named Yijudu suggested, Okonkwo, you should stay away from this. He is very dear to you. You will not be able to look at his death. But Okonkwo says no to this. Okonkwo wanted to show that he was not weak like his father. So just to appear strong, he himself killed Ikmifuna. His reputation was ruined in the village that how one can kill someone he loved the most. After this incident, series of misfortunes began to occur in the life of Okonkwo. His reputation was ruined, his daughter fell ill, and above everything else, Britishers came into the village and they converted Navoy, his another son, into Christianity. And now one day what happened is that Ijudu, the oldest man of the village, also died. As he was the oldest man and lived for many years, people celebrated his death by dancing around the village. But what happened in the mid of the celebration is that Okonkwo accidentally kills Yududu's son, who was 16 years old. After that, he was given a punishment that he and his family was sent for 7 years in exile. For 7 years, he was not allowed into the village. And as the story moves forward, one day he was informed by Obiraka that Britishers have started colonizing the village. An official Britisher, Mr. Brown, was spreading Christianity and Western education in the village. They have started converting the villagers into Christianity. Even his own son, Navoy, was helping Christians, and that gave shock to Okonkwo. After that, Mr. Brown got ill and he was replaced by a new head, Reverend James Smith. James Smith was a very strict and intolerant person. Igbo people resisted him and even put the church on fire, but the British officials, like the district commissioner, came to Muofia village and arrested all of those who were involved in burning the church. The villagers were put behind the bars and they were beaten and abused badly. So after they were released, the next morning villagers from different clans held a meeting to discuss the matter. The meeting is packed with men from all the clans from 9 villages, and towards the end of the meeting everyone decided that they should stop going against the white men, otherwise there will be a lot of more bloodshed in the village. We cannot win from the white men, so it is good that we should stop here and we should not resist them. So the leaders from the different clans ordered to end the meeting on this final note. But on listening to this, Okonkwo got very angry. He wanted to fight against the white men, but now no one is in support, and he got very angry that he beheaded one of the leaders. Everyone was shocked and criticized Okonkwo for the act he did. And towards the end of the novel, he understood that his clan will not go to the war. It was better to die than to get killed in the hands of colonizers. He hanged himself and died, and according to the villagers, it was a sin to commit suicide, and no one touched his body. Villagers called the strangers from outside the village to bury Okonkwo. There are many interpretations for this novel, but one of the important interpretation is that when the leader itself, like Okonkwo, who was the leader of the Igbo tribe, so when a leader itself has the destructive nature, things are deemed to fall apart. The author Chinua Achebe gives message to his own nation Nigeria that it's not only the colonizer who destroyed Africa, but also there is no unity among our people. It's not always about the outsider, it is also about the unity among the inside people, the people living in the nation. So make sure that we must have unity among one another, otherwise things will surely get apart in the future again. And with this, we come to the end of this video. I hope you found the video worth your time. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe the channel, and also let me know the next novel you want me to discuss on our YouTube channel limitlessliterature.com. I will see you soon in the next video. That is it for this. Thank you.